Central Arkansas not immune to storm damage. We have learned about damage at an apartment complex in North Little Rock.
We continue our team coverage now with Katrin Asaf, who joins us live. What have you been able to learn about what happened out there? And hopefully everyone is okay.
Yeah, Donna, Kevin, we have heard that everyone is okay. There were no injuries, which is the important thing, but there was some damage. I'm going to show you over to this apartment complex. This is off of Velvet Ridge in North Little Rock, and way back in the corner there, you can see some flashlights going around in that building, some police tape that's roping that off. That's an apartment building that the roof has partially collapsed because of the rain that we are seeing. Now, we were able to talk to a woman who lives there. Now, she said that she had always had some leaks, some drips when it rained, when it stormed like this, but this was just the straw that broke the camel's back, that this little bit of rain that we've gotten here in Central Arkansas, of course more rain on the way coming up later this week, but that's what finally did that roof in. That it started in her apartment, her living room and her bedroom collapsed. They had holes, there was insulation everywhere, and then when she went downstairs to warn her neighbors, they said there was up to 2 inches of water that was in their apartments as well. Now, we're told that 5 families have been displaced. The woman we spoke to said that she already was contacted by the Red Cross, but we were able to talk to her, and here's what she found when she came home and entered into her apartment.
Come home and it's a big hole in my ceiling, insulation all on the floor. My living room is flooded out, about maybe 1 or 2 inches of water.
Now, it's hard to see from here, but we did even see watermarks on the windows, something that you would get from humidity. It looks like it's still very wet in there. We see crews who are here. It looks like they're boarding up those windows to make sure it's safe, there's no further damage, or that nobody's going to get in there. And even when we were coming and talking, there were 2 police officers out front, and a woman pulled up and asked if they could run into one of those apartments and get some vital medication for her mother to make sure that she could go in there. So, again, it's unlivable right now. It's not able for people to move back in, but we are told that the Red Cross has contacted the families who do live here to try and get them a place to stay, or at least resources moving forward. But again, even something as little as this little bit of sprinkle here, the rain, if you already have conditions that have just kind of been building, this is the type of damage that it could cause. Reporting in North Little Rock, back to you.
That's very interesting when you talk about the woman who wanted to get inside so she could get medication for her mom. Are other people going to be able to at least get back inside of their home so they can get whatever it is that they can salvage? And I know it's hard to put a timetable on when they'll be able to actually move back into their homes.
From what we've been told, both from the fire marshal who let us know that it was related to the weather, this rain that we've been seeing, and also from the police officers that I met on scene, we have been told that right now they don't consider it safe for those residents to go back in there. Like I said, even the person who went in to get that medication was a police officer. It wasn't the actual homeowner or the tenant themselves. So right now, everything we are hearing is that they just don't think it's very safe for folks to get back in there. Again, not sure about a time frame, about how quickly it's going to take, but the fact that we already are seeing that flooding in some of the rooms and some of the buildings, and just with how wet it's been, unfortunately, I don't think tenants are going to be able to move back in there for quite some time.